One of the most loved New Yorkers, one of the most revered New York Mets, Mookie Wilson, has come to speak to us. And when I heard him speak, I knew I had to get him in front of you because he had a message that was for all of us. So without any further ado, I'm going to give you Mookie Wilson, New York Mets.
Hi, good afternoon. Just like old times, huh? I'm back in New York. I'm back home. Even though this is my second home, I was born and raised in South Carolina, but I feel like I spent the most of my adult life here in New York, and I have really encountered some really beautiful people here, which, by the way, contradicts everything people in the South think about New York. I want you to know that, all right? You really contradict every thought I've had of New York before I came. The day was an interesting day for me. You know, I flew in not really knowing what to expect, and when I got here, I understood that they had some political events. Candidates were going to be speaking and trying to solicit your votes and your support, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a beautiful thing. And I was sitting there and I was listening, and in all honesty, I got a little pumped up listening to a couple of those guys. I tell you right now, I feel like I can run for mayor. I will share something with you that I think we have in common. You know, I played Major League Baseball for a better part of 12 years, and of course we know about the Baseball Players Union and stuff of that nature, so we're really involved. And you have to be involved with your unions and stuff, and understand, just like I was telling you about political leaders, a union is only as strong as the people that are members of that union. You're only as strong as the people of the union. You know, a lot of times we expect our leaders to do everything for us. You know, you go in, you get this for us, and then I just sit back and enjoy the benefits. It don't work that way. What happens is we all become a big part, you know, and your position in the union is no less important than the person who is heading it. It's important for you to understand what goes on in negotiations. It's important for you to understand what your people are fighting for and the obstacles that they have to fight against. So when things don't always work the way that we sat down and we planned them to work out, there are other things that come up that we have to consider, you know. But there again, you need to be involved. Tell them what you want. Tell them how you feel. Let them know when things are not going the way that you would like to see them go. Let them know. You know, let me ask you this question. Truth or consequences? How many of you are manipulated to do a good job? Everybody hands should have went up. Everybody hands should, because I can tell you right now, you're manipulated to do a good job. If you take away the pay, you take away the benefits, you take away the location, guess what? You quit that job. Now, if you're motivated to do a job and you love the job because you motivate just the sheer joy of contributing to your fellow man, then you do the job for nothing. That's motivation for you. I made that mistake one time of telling the Mets I play for free. I love playing baseball. And I made a mistake of telling them I would play for free. That's the biggest lie I've ever told in my life. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that it is important. It is important that you understand that your actions will influence the reaction of others. It is important that you understand that who you support is going to influence other people by who they support. It is important for politicians to understand that they have an opportunity to influence change, big change. You have an opportunity to influence change, big change that can benefit you, your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, and future children and future generations. You have an opportunity to do that. Don't think that you're just a small part, Local 237, and say nobody's going to pay attention to us. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. You influence your leaders, you know, to go the direction that you will have them to go. The word union, that's together. We all have the same idea. We have the same passion. We go in the same direction. We're going to succeed together. We will fail together, but we will ultimately be victorious together. This is what a union is. This is what we do. This is what we are, a community. We have the same ideas. We go in the same direction, and we're going to be governed by the same set of rules. That's what we do. I've been in one all my life, and I tell you what, man, it's nothing like them. When you make decisions, when you ask your leaders to go in and make decisions for you, understand it's not only affecting you, it's affecting everybody else around you. Understand that. Sometimes you have to swallow bitter pills. Every once in a while you do. But understand, there's sometimes a greater purpose than me. I mean, it's sometimes greater. We like to think that. Sometimes we like to think that we're the cream of the crop, and we're not. You know, actually we're not. I mean, we all have high opinions of ourselves. I do. I think very highly of myself. Now, I'll tell you right now, I think very highly of myself. But at the same token, I understand that I got some flaws. I got some flaws now. You don't know it. You don't see them, but I got some flaws. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you. You know, and I've had to do some changing. I've really had to, because I thought everything was based around, you know, actually just winning, because I grew up in an atmosphere with baseball and competing. You had to beat the other guy. You got to beat the other guy into submission. You just got to. You can't give in. That was a sign of weakness. It's okay not to fight every time. Pick your battles. Pick your battles now. Don't pick when you got no chance of winning. Pick your battles. I want to thank all of you again for Local 237 for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to thank Mr. Floyd for giving me an opportunity to come in and speak before you. All right.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.